everybody. Welcome to Kid Zone TV.
We're back for another great day. Excited you guys are here.
Well, Sarah, your voice sounds a little bit different. I feel like over Christmas, I kept hearing you talking some different voices, accents.
Voices?
I don't know. Was it like a French or something European?
Oh, British?
British.
Maybe?
You know, it's funny you bring that up. I've got a list of words here that are old English, British, words that I'm sure you're very familiar with, and you at home probably are familiar with it well. And I thought it would be so cool to have you explain some of these words to the kids. How would you feel about that?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Sure.
Perfect. So we're gonna play a little bit of a game here. It's called Define It or Defy It. So Sarah's going to either define a word, and you at home can define it as well, or you can defy it. And to defy it just means you sit on the floor and start crying like a little, what do they call it in British?
Tot.
Oh, fantastic. So you can define it or defy it, but make sure if you decide to defy it that it's very quiet, because we want to be respectful of the people living in your homes. So let's get started with our first word. I'm so excited for this. Aren't you excited for this?
Yeah.
You seem very nervous.
A little hesitant.
Yeah.
I don't know what's coming.
Okay. All right. So there's so many. Do you see how many words are on here?
Oh, that's very tiny print too.
It's very. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Ellen.
Huh?
Ellen.
Like the name?
It's spelled like it, but it's a lowercase e, so it's not a person's name. Ellen. Ellen.
Surely must mean the process in which someone herds the sheep.
That's so. I'm surprised.
Because it's accurate.
It's so accurate because it actually means. Are you ready for this? Have you chosen to define it or defy it at home? It means courage and strength.
Oh.
So if you're named Ellen, I think that. Yeah, I think
that would be a good name.
I think that's what it means.
Although you probably need a lot of courage and strength if you're herding the sheep. So
have you ever heard like a sheep before?
No.
Really?
No, I grew up on a small farm, but I never herded any sheep.
On a small farm?
Yeah.
No sheep?
We had cows.
Did you herd the cows?
No, but I was kicked by one once. It hurt. Don't get behind a cow, kids. It's dangerous.
Well, that's actually funny. Our next word has nothing to do with cows. It is foreign.
Foreign.
The spelling of it is F-A-R-A-N. Foreign, foreign.
Clearly, it must mean. It must mean the state of being really far away from your best friend and heartbroken because you're far away. So
I was ready for you to say clearly it means the state of Nevada or the state of Wisconsin.
But
I was ready for you to be like, it's one of the states in the United States, and they were writing about it.
Wow. No, I mean, I don't. That's my
so
guess.
you're locking in. It's whenever you're sad because your friend lives in another place.
Yes. Definitely.
I mean, like, yeah, like it's kind of it's where we get the word farewell. It means to go, to travel.
Oh, okay. To go far away.
Yeah, don't
from
even.
Someone that
Not
you're
even.
Heartbroken.
Not even.
Come
not
on.
even a little bit.
That's pretty good.
No, that's like goodbye. Like, no, that's not. I miss you. That's not the same thing.
Okay.
All right. Let me find. Ooh, I like this one. Grib.
Grinch?
Grib. G-R-I-B.
Well, that's easy.
Grib.
That's the past present participle of to grab.
Tell me what a participle is.
I don't remember.
Exactly. To grab.
To grib.
To grib.
I gribbed.
I gribbed it.
The thing.
I gribbed my phone in the morning and checked my email.
Yeah.
Grib? That's what you're. Okay. Everybody at home.
Or means very, very sad. But I'm gonna go with the first thing.
You would be surprised to find out. It means truce.
Oh. Like after a war and then two people become friends again and there's a truce.
Yeah, like whenever like you and your friend have like a fight about like what a word means, and then you decide like, you know what, let's just have a truce here. Let's just kind of like make up, it'll be fine. If you have anything close to that home, I will give it to you. If you even said smile, you got a point.
I'm learning so much today.
Are you?
Yeah.
This one's really good. This one, I'll give you a hint. I'll give everybody at home a hint. I want you to think very like Bible oriented.
Okay. Okay. I like the Bible.
All right.
Okay.
Hallig.
That was a clue?
Hallig.
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 But Bible oriented.
Or like Halig. H-A-L-I-G. Hallig. I don't.
Makes me think of like.
There's British people watching. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. Oh, I have to say it in a British accent. Hallig. That felt
clearer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with like a giant in the Bible, like Goliath, who was a Helig. He
most definitely was not.
Halig?
He most definitely was not.
Halig.
No.
Oh.
No, definitely not.
Am I close?
Not even. Like opposite.
Oh man.
Like opposite.
The hero?
Doesn't mean somebody short either.
The
Okay.
hero.
No.
Oh.
No. It means holy.
Okay, did you guys know that?
Okay, yeah, but like
wow.
the giants in the Bible, like that's like the other, like those were the bad guys. Like we didn't want that. Like that was like Goliath, like holy, like Halig Goliath. No.
It doesn't sound kind of like a burly, scary person.
No.
Halig.
Oh, I like this one. This one's very good. Okay, I have to say this. Oat.
Can you spell that?
H-O-L-T. Holt.
Oh, that's a family member for you.
No, it's a lowercase h. That's what the definition is. A family member of Pastor Colin.
That should be it. Okay.
Lowercase. I'll
Is it related at all to barnyard animals? Because the first thing I thought of was colt, like a little baby horse.
I mean, like not really related. I'll tell you what, it's related to my family because like my family really likes to go hunting.
A baby deer.
No.
A grown deer.
No.
Antlers.
Colder.
Moose.
No.
Chickens.
Not even an animal.
Bunnies.
No.
What else do you hunt?
It's not an animal.
Okay, I don't know. A gun. No.
Don't hunt guns. Oh my goodness gracious.
The
Okay.
countryside?
All right, everybody at home, I hope you have a guess now, okay? Our answer is woods, forest, nature. Yeah, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So countryside was the closest.
Not even a little bit. Okay, all right. This one, I'm really excited for this one. This one, I cannot stress this enough. The way that this word sounds is very close to the word that you say a lot, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
New.
New. Oh, okay, I got this. I feel good about this.
That was a bad clue.
So, something...
It's close, but it's not what you're thinking. What do you think it is?
I'm
not good at hints. I'm sorry, everybody.
New, so something that is fresh and clean.
No. It's not that word. It's another word that's close to that.
Oh. Like moo?
No.
Boo?
Think like time. I'm gonna try to help you get at least one of these.
Minute.
No.
Second.
No.
Hour.
It's spelled N-U.
Year?
It's a word that sounds similar to it. Say it in a British accent. A British accent's coming up. Say it in a British accent.
No?
No.
I don't know!
Now.
I don't...
The answer's now.
Now?
Now.
That was a terrible clue!
Think about it. You say it in a British accent, you're like, hey, do new. Like, new, now,
Nope.
Yeah, I feel like I can't give a good hint on some of these.
Yeah, we should just forget the hinting.
The hinting?
Just, go with it.
Okay. Ton.
Ton?
Ton.
T-U-N?
T-U-N.
Ton.
Ton.
A mug of hot chocolate.
Tell you what, we give hints whenever we're doing the secret word. It's not a person.
Okay.
It's not a thing. It's a place.
It's a place.
It's a place.
Ton.
It's a place. Ton. Ton.
Mountain, valley, village, town. Town.
It's town. It's town.
Yes.
You got one. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I was losing.
Ton.
All right, this next one's very fun. I like this one a lot. You ready for this?
Yes.
Whiff.
Whiff?
Whiff.
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 Like wiffle ball.
Whiff.
Whiff.
wiffle ball did not come from.
This reminds me of Shakespeare a wee bit.
Hold on a minute. You think wiffle ball came from this word? Just everybody at home, take a note. Pastor Sarah thinks wiffle ball came from this. Why? You can fill in the blank with.
Is it with? Is it actually like
no?
To be. No.
It's not like what you do in chemistry class. You
waft. A scent.
I'm saying it's not any of that. Oh. It's not any of that. You don't. In chemistry class, whenever you do it, you'll like take like stuff and you'll waft it because like you don't want to be like. You don't want to do that. That's not how you do it. Okay. Yeah. So like you want to waft. It's nothing close to that. It's nothing close to that.
Whip?
No. Everybody at home, I'll give you one guess.
A small...
If you add a letter, you get the word. She's going.
Fast?
No. What?
Like Swift.
That's 2 letters. Okay. That's 2 letters.
Okay.
That's an S and a T. That's Swift. That ain't anywhere close.
The sound a basketball makes when it goes in the hoop.
Listen, for our last one, I really want you to get this, okay? It is important to me that you get this.
That's kind of you.
Yes. Again, she thinks this is where wiffle ball comes from. Wiffle ball.
But you add a letter.
Yes.
To get the word.
Add 1 letter to this word. With. W-I-F. You add 1 letter, you get the word.
I really don't know.
Do you give up?
Yes, I give up. I give up.
That has apparently led us to wiffle ball. Life. How on earth? All right, I think we have a scripture to get to next. Hope you don't turn into a wiffle ball.
Okay, it's time for our Bible verse. The first way that we're going to say this together is scream a verse. So as loud as you can, repeat after me. Here we go. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10. All right, great job, guys. The next one we're gonna take it down a notch, and we're gonna do a whisper verse. Okay, so as quietly as you can, repeat after me. Here we go. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10. Woo! Nice job. Now you can talk in your normal voices. Great job with our Bible verse this week.
When I was searching, your love was never far. You made a way to get to me. You were the whisper leading me to your heart. Forever I belong to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me right when I need you, you listen as I pray. You leave the 99 for me. You paint the sky with promises of your grace. So I will find my way to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for fail. I want all of you, you'll never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me.
Start off just raising our hands and worship. This is a sign telling God it's all in your hands.
Thank you for your goodness.
Trust Him, and during difficult times when things are scary, you might be afraid, you can always go to God and know that everything is in His hands.
Let's sing this together.
Trust Him. Thank you, Jesus.
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
Come on, you sing the many things.
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could pray. Jesus, I'll trust in you and do what you say.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. Jesus.
Come on, you sing.
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
Why don't you lift your hands?
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could pray. Jesus, I'll trust in you and do what you say.
Sing out, Father.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. Jesus, you're watching over me
You sing.
as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. Jesus, Jesus.
Have you ever wondered what is the most important rule in life? Now, I know what you're thinking. I already know the most important rule in life. If I'm on the playground, it is very, very simple. When you go down the slide, it is always feet first. Have you ever tried to just go down after somebody and they're like going backwards and they're just like, I'm too afraid to fall? Okay, yeah, it's because there's a rule there. You make sure it's feet first. That is the most important rule that goes on there. But have you ever wondered though, what is the most important rule to God? I mean, I've wondered that a lot. And actually, we're going to talk about that in our story today. So let's look at what the most important rule is to God.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 36 through 40.
The book of Matthew, the very first book in the New Testament, was written by, you guessed it, Matthew. Now, even though he was a tax collector and disliked by others, he became one of Jesus' followers. And years later, he wrote an eyewitness account of the things that Jesus said and did. For example, he tells us of the day that the religious leaders tried to trap Jesus with a trick question.
Teacher, which is the most important commandment in the law?
The religious leaders followed 613 different laws. They wanted Jesus to pick just one law so Jesus would get in trouble for leaving out the other 612 laws. But Jesus didn't fall into their trap. Instead, he took this opportunity to show everyone that following God doesn't have to be complicated.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love Him with all your mind. This is the first and most important commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Everything that is written in the law and the prophets is based on these two commandments.
Now, Jesus wasn't saying that the other 611 laws were wrong. He was only saying that if you look at every choice in your life through the lens of loving God and loving others, you won't go wrong. If you love God and love people, you will fulfill all the other laws. It's truly that simple. Often, it's in our darkest times that we find the most amazing opportunities to show love to others. In the past year, due to COVID-19, we've seen a lot of people put themselves on the line to help others.
Doctors, nurses, medical workers. But we've also seen grocery store cashiers and delivery workers put themselves at risk of getting sick. So each of us could have the food and supplies we need.
That's love, in a big way. And you know what? Young people and kids have stepped up too.
In Reno, Nevada, a college student named Jade Powell recruited a few friends to help elderly people buy their groceries during the pandemic. Within a few days, the idea took off. More and more volunteers jumped in to help shop and drop off groceries on the doorstep of older individuals. Within weeks, Shopping Angels reached all 50 states and other countries too, all because one student saw a need and chose to stop and show God's love.
Sometimes showing love to others only takes a few minutes.
In Columbus, Ohio, Taryn, who is 9, and Calliope, who's 6, knew their elderly neighbor loved classical music. Because she was in isolation and couldn't go out, they took a concert to her front porch. For 30 minutes, they played a private cello concert just to brighten her day. It was a simple and amazing way to show love to others.
Let's look at one more story.
In Portland, Oregon, a high school junior named Julia Lynn quickly realized that with school closed, some kids and families would not be able to get enough to eat. She put out the word online in her community, requesting food donations. Within days, she received over 400 responses. Julia picked up each donation herself, and with the help of the school student government, she set up distribution centers where families in need could pick up the food. In helping provide food to hungry people, Julia was clearly showing God's love in action.
God loves us so deeply. He's done so much for us, it's our responsibility to take that same love and show it to others. As Paul reminds us in the book of 1 Timothy,
"Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Set an example for the believers in what you say and in how you live. Also, set an example in how you love in what you believe."
don't wait for somebody else to go first. Now is your time. Now is your chance to love God by loving others.